I'm sad. Nowadays you need ice in the back of your head. Don't think I don't know.
Look where we at in 2017. Did you think that niggas would really be wearing dresses and beads in their hair and all that shit?
Nah. No way. No, listen. No way, shape, or form. Like,
I'm just trying to show y'all, just because they looking good and it looks like it's glamour, it's not like that. This shit is all about rituals, demons, Babylonian gods, and screwing a man in his ass. You get in the music industry, they start taking you on these crazy party trips, and it's called the Pandora box. And while it's called the Pandora box, it's called because everybody that's like a masquerade. And sometimes they don't have masks on, but sometimes they do. And you have I've said this in many of my blogs before, but let's just bring it up to par, right? They have masks on, they have androgynous there, they have she-he's, they have women dressed like men. I mean, you name it, it's there. And it's all the top Hollywood actors, models, singers, hip-hoppers, you name it, is there. And they could be dressed in a disguise. So she was exposed to that. My God, I can't believe that. I can't be a part of that. Oh, what you mean you can't be a part of it? If you want your check, you want this Hollywood life, you would be a part of it, and you're not going to share these secrets. She thinks about that. She cried a little bit. They always cry, right? So she said, okay. She goes to this Pandora box, androgynous owner, man owner, woman owner. That's nothing, right? She's thinking, I got that over with. So she didn't think it was nothing. She didn't really have to do nothing but mingle, kiss a little. She's used to kissing women. Here's the kicker. The three producers, the headliners, the guy who make Hollywood runs like it does, right, bring her to the upper penthouse tomorrow. So she's thinking she's getting ready to sign a contract. No, they want to pop her in her ass. And this is how they get down. They call it gravy.
If you do get hurt, well, that's just gravy.
Now, everybody, other people may know you from Gravy and your music career. Has this sparked the acting bug? Are we gonna see you in a lot more roles following this?
Yeah, definitely. This is my newfound love. Music is my passion, and you know, acting. I'm definitely getting ready to jump into it.
Okay.
You're having a good time. Be sure to tell all your friends.
Hey, good band lady, can we pull over? I need to make pee-pee.
But just go in my mouth. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Can I ask you a really crazy question?
yeah, shoot.
Do you ever have weird thoughts about, children?
Jesus! Hey, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I would never look at a child that way.
Of course, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been having these really strange...
Wait. Oh, my God. Sign me up for that. Oh, butterface. Ugh. All right, I gotta go.
That's a Hollywood slogan for people who just got popped in their behind.
What do you think about the Mr. C charge when he pled guilty?
Yo, Vlad, stop. Mr. C's a legend, man. More power to him. I don't know what his situation is. I ain't looking to the case. I'm not copping out either. I ain't looking to none of that. Did that surprise me? To the millionth percent when I heard it. But once again, whatever his preference is, it's up to him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to tell nobody what they do or whatever the kid, what's right or what's wrong.
We asked, I remember I interviewed Mano, and I asked him if he would ever do a song with a gay rapper. And what he said was, he's pretty sure that he already has. Do you think that you've done songs?
I'm pretty sure I've done...
Do you think you've done songs with gay rappers?
Yeah, I think I've done songs with gay rappers.
You're pretty sure of that?
I'm pretty sure of that.
You don't have to name names. But
I'm pretty sure the football niggas is gay, the basketball niggas is gay. There's millions of gay people in the world. Girls too. Like they just, for some reason, once again, I'm not a fan of that shit either. I'm a fan of, yo, I'm gay. What the fuck? Like, 2011, you gotta hide that you're gay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be real. Like, yo, I'm gay. What the fuck? If you gay, you gay. Like, that's your preference. You know? Fuck it if the people don't like it.
But in a field like hip hop, which is very, very
It's
homophobic.
cool. It's the greatest. It's the greatest gay market in the world.
Do you think that there'll ever be an out of the closet gay
It's
rapper?
owned. The hip hop community is most likely owned by gay. To be honest with
But
you.
do you think there'll be an
They're
out
owned
of the
by gay.
closet-
I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip hop.
Right.
Not rappers. You know, the editorial presidents of magazines.
Sure.
The PDs at radio stations, the people who give you award at award shows. This is the fucking gay mafia, my man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They are in power. So why wouldn't a guy come out and say, yo, I'm gay, and get that type of love? I mean, Lady Gaga, I don't know if she's gay, but she running with that gay shit for real. And she is winning.
So
Rap music, nah, it ain't no different.
different with women,
Everybody got somebody gay in their house, in their family. I'm not saying in their same house, but in their family, somebody got somebody gay. So I think it's 2011 going on 2012. I think if you're gay, rep your set.
You know what it is, man. It's Young Game. One of Vlad's oldest hip-hop homies, man. Me and Vlad go back, man. We go back like Hot Wheels and racetracks, straight up and straight down like the front door. It's Vlad TV. You know what it is. Salute from New York City.
Let's just say a gay rapper came out with an Eminem skill level.
What would he be talking about?
Gay shit.
I mean, what you want me to say, man?
See, you don't ever see. I mean, when you look at gays in the entertainment business,
yeah, they're around.
They're around.
And
would you really be surprised that there would already be an established gay rapper who's in the closet? Considering how many gay people there are in entertainment.
Oh no, I think that there are several rappers that are in the closet and gay. And see, those are the type of gay people the only type of gay people I have a problem with. Like, I don't have a problem with gay people. Gay people are, Beyonce should have said, "Who run the world? Gays." Because they everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so speaking, man. Do you. It's a free country. Be gay. You can, do that. Game don't have a problem with gay people. Game has a problem with people that are pretending not to be gay, but that are gay. Because the number one issue with that is that you can be fooling somebody and you can give them AIDS and they can die. Right. And so that in the closet shit is real scary, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get into the seriousness of it, and it's just not fair to, other people. And then that shit spreads because that girl that you might be fooling might leave you and go find another dude who ain't gay, give him the disease, and he go cheats on her, and so it's it's an ongoing thing, man. So it ain't cool to be in the closet. So if you gay, just say you gay, man. Be gay and be proud, man.
I asked Mano if he would ever do a song with a gay rapper, and he said he's pretty sure that he has.
That's crazy.
Do you think that you've done songs with gay rappers, and who are not obviously in the closet?
Possibly.
Yeah?
Oh, well, you said who not in the closet?
Who is in the closet?
Possibly, man.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So you think that you've worked with a gay rapper?
Yeah, man. And gay, not being just full out gay, but hiding it, trying to pretend like he, loves girls and live the rap lifestyle, but really, he's a man fan.
He's a man fan.
Yeah. There's a lot of man fans out there in hip hop.
I got you. I got you.
I see how you niggas be looking at niggas when I be around too. They be looking at niggas crazy, and you be thinking, no. I'm saying what you might think. You might just see a rapper, right? Looking at another rapper, you might think it's like he looking at a nigga like he got a problem with him, right? But nah, he really looking at him like a man fan. There's a lot of man fans in hip hop, man.
Were you surprised when you heard the Mr. C news?
Nah, I wasn't surprised.
Because that's the first hip hop figure that's been outed.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
But did he ever admit to that?
I mean, he pled guilty in court.
Did he?
Yes. He pled guilty.
So cool. So it's cool to say that Mr. C gay?
Yeah.
All right, says Vlad, so I'm saying. But I seen Mr. C today.
Yeah.
And I can't even lie, like, I got a lot of respect for Mr. C because of the whole Biggie and all of that.
Legend in the game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but no, he's definitely a legend. But then I seen Mr. C today, and all I could think of was that. So, but
did you ever see the tranny actually do the interview?
No, I didn't see
Brooklyn?
It. No, man.
Like that's you know how sometimes, like, you know, you'll see a tranny and it kind of looks like a girl.
Right.
This don't look like a girl. This looks like a dude with braids.
That's crazy. Well, you know, if Mr. C, you know, I didn't see it myself, so I got to take my longtime friend Vlad's word. If Mr. C came out and said he was gay, then, you know.
He didn't say it, but he did plead guilty.
He pleaded guilty to
for having public lewdness, you know, basically getting head from a man in his car in the middle of the day.
Man, well, that's gay.
That's pretty gay, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, to each his own, man. You know, shout out to Mr. C, man. Do your thing, man. No love lost here, though.
Well, how did it go, man? How's your career going? Oh, I can tell you right now, baby, everything's gravy. There's been a lot of people that's got their letters on the fly, and they read all the you know, the literature. They have them in a nice little room or a sweet hotel. It's real elegant. They do it really nice, and they let you read that letter, and they tell you what you think. I ain't got no problem with this. Okay, sign right here. Now, that's the beginning of the rituals of everything that's to come for you. All the doors going to open for you. All the doors are opening. He ain't ready for what they're going to hit him with. We want you to meet some friends, okay? I want you to take it personal because we know that you're about your business and you know how to make that dollar. It's all business. Don't take it personal when you see what's up, right? They take them in this room, and there'll be 3-4 dudes on another guy. And he may know that dude in the business. They say, what you're about to see, nobody else knows. This is part of the rituals. You are not to speak about this. You're seeing these dudes, transsexual, transgender, and they're all like lapping this one cat, right? That's the first test to see if you're going to buck. Why I'm telling you that? Because that's the first thing they did to Cat. They took Cat to all these private parties. Cat couldn't believe what he was seeing. Cat rebelled. Usually before they want to take you to the next level, they say, let's see what he's going to think when we take him here. A lot of dudes like, you know what? Fuck that. Ain't got shit to do with me. It's all about the money. Well, it ain't all about the money because now what you saw done to that guy, it's your turn. And you're going to say, they're going to, hey, come on up in here. No, man, I ain't down for that. Well, do you think we're going to keep paying you $5 million a year? Do you think you're going to be honors on BET? Do you really think we're going to keep putting your name in lights? Read the paper, man. Read the letter we gave you. You see the letter we gave you, right? Stop bullshit. You're going to do everything that we just did to him. Either you do or we're going to break you. What you mean you're going to break me? We're going to take all your money out your account. Oh, man, this bullshit. I got my rights. Nigga, you ain't got no motherfucking rights. We run this bitch. We decide who's going to be a star, who ain't going to be a star, who going to be rich, who going to be poor. Nigga, we do all of those things. Ain't nobody no fucking star. We decide who going to be a star, who going to be president, and etc. That's who we are. Now you know. Now you open. Now you see. Now you see that this shit ain't about no American Idol. This shit is deeper than American Idol. This is what you asked for. So what it's going to be, man? Come on, man. All of y'all. So he's already thinking about it. So he wound up sucking the one dude off. Then he sucked the other dude off. Then he sucked the other dude off. Now they Vaseline him up and pop him in his ass. And you probably saying that's bullshit. That's the way that shit goes. And then what they do, they videotape the shit. Why would they want to videotape that? Y'all say to sell it later? Now to keep your mouth closed. If you knew you done took 3 men up the ass and sucked 2 off, and they're real important men. Now, a lot of times, what they'll do while they're doing this thing to you, the men won't be recognizable. They'll have either mask on or they'll just have their face blacked out. It's the truth. Why do you think they do it? They put that shit in a special index box because if you get out of line, nigga, they're going to say that you was a homosexual, you was a pedophile, you did things that never got caught, and they're going to put this crazy-ass video on you getting boned by men up your ass and taking sperm all in your face. I'm telling you how it goes. They letting you know Denzel Washington is not exempt from getting ran up in his ass either. So a lot of people say, well, he got shot in his ass, but don't mean he went up. Denzel Washington made $25 million picture. You can't make that kind of money if somebody ain't blowing you that's of the same sex. I'm just letting y'all know. Denzel Washington does not get a pass. Nobody in Hollywood gets a pass, and especially no Denzel Washington. Will Smith. Will Smith had a relationship with Benny Medina. Benny Medina ran the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Benny Medina went up to Will Smith so much, Will Smith should be his wife. Okay? Quincy Jones did pop him, fool. He did pop him. Benny Medina had him too. They're all part of the same rituals, man. It's just not no one-man thing. They pass you around just like a little woman. If you want to go in Hollywood, it's just not going to be one guy get you. They're going to pass you around, all of them. Because it's from one, it escalates from one step to the other. It's 1, 2. I don't give a damn. It's never over. Every time you do something, it's not like, okay, it's done. You did it the first time. Now, what you want to do? The sky's the limit. Nah. You want a cologne line, a perfume line? Okay, it take you back to that room and do it all over again. That's why they have rituals. If a Mason who's moving higher up in a Mason brotherhood, he has a daughter, he knows the rules. Somebody in the brotherhood wants your daughter, she could be 12, 13 years old. You try to persuade your daughter to have sex with him so he can be wed her and have a child with her.
They said, will you sit down with Ted? And so I sat over with Ted Kennedy. He's sitting right next to me. Mm-hmm. And Ted and I are, he's just joking. He says, George, you're going to love this job. You're really good with money. We're going to send you out to all the state Democratic functions to raise money for the National Democratic Party. And he said, you're going to meet some real foxy ladies. And just then, my daughter walked in. Mm-hmm. Ted looked at her and he says, wow, I want to go to bed with that. I says, no, you don't, Ted. That's my daughter, and she's 14. And his response to me was, I don't care.
And that's the thing where it's like, I could see it coming because what they did was say, you know what? Music now, like I tell people, like music now, what they did was they flipped it on us. They turned music into crack. So what crack did in the 80s was like, it made a lot of people rich, but the damage it did is far more greater. So what they doing with music now is like, here, crack in the 80s. We're going to fuck up their whole generations to come because we're going to dumb them down. We're here. It's going to make them feel good now, and it's going to make a few of y'all rich.
But the majority of y'all going to be fucked up.
It's going to fuck up y'all generation. So that's what it is. It's crack in the 80s. You know what I mean? And it's like, none of them is like, ain't nobody really standing up for it. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What, in your opinion, what do we do? Because, I be going on.
We got to start holding people accountable.
That not only that, and we got to stop fucking saying that. Yeah, fight the power. Give me that bag, and I'll leave that shit alone. Because that's what I be seeing a lot of dudes do.
Oh no, that's
yeah.
But that's what's going to happen though. When people start, they gonna be like, yo, we gonna have to silence Doggy.
They already listen.
No, but that's what I'm listen.
They already trying.
But that's what I'm trying. Yeah. But that's what was happening. Like, I'm not with it. When they, you know what I mean? Like, what they do is this is what they do. Like, and they know what they do with the artists is easy. They send the stylist at them first.
Yeah. Yep.
And if the stylist report back and be like, oh, he ready, then they invite you to the party. And that's when they be like, yo, look, when you go in here, it's going to be some, you know what I mean? It's a nigga at the door.
Okay, now look, what Ali Vegas is doing to you right now, he's giving you the game of how these niggas be getting turned the fuck out in this shit.
Like,
they try to put this tight-ass shirt on you.
That's what they do.
And if you wear the shirt,
they like, oh, he ready.
He with it.
That's you telling them, like, yeah, I'm ready. And then next thing you know, you get invited to the party where the greeting is the man squeezing your dick.
Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm telling them, like, yo, son, like, it was so crazy because I always tell them, like, my cousins would be like, yo, son, like, you that guy, like, why you? I'm like, bro, I don't want it that bad.
So, all right, let's keep it a buck. Did you actually see niggas get twisted to that other side?
You go to that, you go to that party, like, if you ain't turning around, and you see everybody, you seeing everybody walk through the joint. I mean, the thuggish niggas. You see them walking, you like, and you in the parking lot, like, on your way out, like, yo, son, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
And they like, oh, I know.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, yo, nah, that's just some wild shit. Nah.
You know what
I'm just gonna go check it out.
That's like what I'm trying to tell you is like we coming down the hill, like yo.
Okay, so anyway, back to the female, because they do the men bad, but they do the women worse. Do the women badder because the women got more holes to insert, and then they have the women. You got some freaky women in the business. Oh, let's not even talk about Queen Latifah, because they dogged her too. But did y'all know that Queen Latifah also initiate women before they go to the next level? But she puts on a strap-on. Let's talk about Monster Ball. Monster Ball, Halle Berry was, if y'all saw the film, Halle Berry was butt naked. When they did that film, Willie Bob Thornton went up in there for real. That was a real scene when she was talking about make me feel good. That was a real scene, yo. That was a real scene getting down. They did not fake that. They gave her Academy Award because she did a great job for the sisterhood. They didn't give her that award because she was just so of a dominant actress. That role was degrading. When they say, if this was so of a great role for Halle Berry, why come they didn't give her Tom Cruise? Huh? Why come they didn't give her a man, George Clooney, right? Who that dude that Angelina Jolie married to? Brad Pitt. Why couldn't they let her sleep with Brad Pitt in that scene? Because those men they have a higher statute. That's an American white man for white women. They wouldn't dare let some men with that statute sleep with Halle Berry because Halle Berry is degrading to them. So they go get a country ass hick like Billy Bob Thornton and say, you run up in her. Y'all feel how it goes. So even though it's supposed to be a huge role, they still cut you down. Because everything that you ask for, every time they take you to another level, they want to pop you again. And remember what I said, they call it gravy. That's gravy because they know that you paid your dues to get where you at. And when they have them Academy Awards, they just pretty much playing with each other. Like, let's give Alicia something. She's been a good whore for the last 4 years. Let's give her one. It's sad, man. There's a porno site called Ghetto Gaggers. Now, I want to throw this at Israel. Where do you think they got the terminology Ghetto Gaggers from? Now, walk with me when I'm talking to you. I'm not telling you to go there to try to get off. I'm trying to tell you there's a concept behind the terminology Ghetto Gaggers, okay? The way that they brutalize them women with men penises and the way they dog them out and make them throw up on themselves, that is exactly what goes on behind the door. So you ask yourself, I thought they just made up some stuff so it'll be gross and get some money. What you all don't understand, a lot of these producers that's in the porno business, they're friends with these so-called Jewish men in Hollywood, with these hit makers. Did y'all know that? It's humiliation. Come on, walk with me, man. A lot of those dudes that do porno movies, they go to the green door. They go to the Pandora's box. They are invited to these shows. Did y'all understand? When they get ready to break Fantasia in, somebody was there. You get me? That was in the porn industry. When they got ready to break Alicia Keys in, somebody in the porn industry was there. Because every time they break these new black women in, they dog them. And they dog them bad. Man, they have 3 or 4 penises in them women's mouth, anus, everything any hole they can put in, that's what they do. And that's how they came up with the concept, Ghetto Gaggers. What people don't understand, that really goes on in Hollywood, how they do that black woman in order for her to go to the next level. It just done ran Toni Braxton out of her damn mind. She's shaving the side of her head like that woman who drink blood. The last woman who did that was Cassie. And Cassie is gone. Cassie is P. Diddy's slave. Did y'all know that? She is his slave. Oh, yes, she is. Every time you see Cassie with P. Diddy, she got her head down. She carrying bags. She's the mop-up girl. When P. Diddy want to impress him, he's bringing on, he let Cassie go down on him. He let that dude pop her in the butt, and P. Diddy sit back and masturbate while she's being ran in by his partners. Did y'all know that? I'm telling y'all some true Hollywood insider, brother. It gets down like that. That's the way they roll. And if you're a woman, especially if you're a sister, you come in with all that attitude, they're gonna rip you apart. The first thing they're gonna do is break you. They're putting it right in your face, like, okay, we worship the devil. We down with the Baphomet. Okay, we do lesbians and gay, and we do a little something. What? What you gonna do? What? Because you know why they're so bold with their truth? Because they know majority of the people in society are so dumbfounded and so beat down on these jobs that they'll take anything. And they do not have your best intentions. Like I told you in the early segment, they have to keep negative energy to make money. If everybody's happy, people going to start thinking. Okay? People going to start thinking. If people start thinking, then people start asking questions. And then when they start asking questions, the questions can't be answered. Now you got a society of people waking up. They can't have that. Well, how did it go, man? How's your career going? Oh, I can tell you right now, baby, everything's gravy.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control. And no official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, civilian or military, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. No president should fear public scrutiny of his program, for from that scrutiny comes understanding, and from that understanding comes support or opposition, and both are necessary. I am not asking your newspapers to support an administration, but I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. For I have complete confidence in the response and dedication of our citizens whenever they are fully informed. I not only could not stifle controversy among your readers, I welcome it. This administration intends to be candid about its errors. For as a wise man once said, an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. We intend to accept full responsibility for our errors, and we expect you to point them out when we miss them. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed. and no republic can survive. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. And that is why our press was protected by the First Amendment, the only business in America specifically protected by the Constitution, not primarily to amuse and entertain, not to emphasize the trivial and the sentimental, not to simply give the public what it wants, but to inform, to arouse, to reflect, to state our dangers and our opportunities, to indicate our crises and our choices, to lead, mold, educate, and sometimes even anger.
I'm sad. Nowadays you need eyes in the back of your head. Don't think I don't know, and mindful of what's been said. Them think a 9 life ago.